Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. There is an easy way to support us. You could rate us in the apps where you're listening to this podcast, ideally with 5 stars. This way more people would learn about the highlights from Ukraine and truth about Russia's invasion. My name is Artem, and here is the news. For 330 days, Ukraine stands strong against the forces of the Russian invasion. The US Ministry of Defense confirmed the allocation of another package of military aid to Ukraine worth $2.5 billion, reports European Pravda. According to the list, the package includes additional ammunition for the HIMARS and NASAMS systems, as well as 90 Stryker infantry fighting vehicles with 20 mine rollers, 59 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles with 590 TOV anti-tank missiles. Also, the US will transfer to Ukraine 8 Avenger air defense systems, 53 mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicles, 350 Humvees, 20,000 regular and 600 high-precision artillery shells, and other types of ammunition and equipment. The defense ministers of Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, UK, Poland, and representatives of Denmark, the Czech Republic, Germany, the Netherlands, and Slovakia, at a meeting held in Tallinn on Thursday, pledged to support Ukraine with military equipment, reports Interfax Ukraine. In their joint statement, officials committed to collectively pursuing delivery of an unprecedented set of donations, including main battle tanks, heavy artillery, air defense, ammunition, and infantry fighting vehicles to Ukraine's defense. After the meeting, Poland announced a new package of military assistance to Ukraine, which includes S-60 anti-aircraft installations and 70,000 pieces of ammunition for them. On top of that, Poland stands ready to donate a company of Leopard 2 tanks with 1,000 pieces of ammunition when Berlin allows such a re-export. Denmark announced plans to provide Ukraine with 19 French-made Caesar self-propelled howitzers, reports Novinarnya. The relevant decision was made by the government after consultations with parliament. These are all Caesar howitzers that are in service in the Danish army at the moment. Estonia approved its largest military aid package to date, worth a total of 113 million euros, reports Ukrinform. Defense Minister Hanno Pevkur stressed Ukraine's great need for heavy weapons to maintain the initiative and withstand Russia, which is currently preparing to regain its military strength. The toughest battles are yet to come, said the minister. The military aid package consists of howitzers, ammunition, artillery support, and grenade launchers. Lithuania will include L-70 anti-aircraft guns and Mi-8 helicopters in the new package of assistance to Ukraine, reports Unian. The Lithuanian defense minister clarified that the package will include dozens of L-70 anti-aircraft guns, ammunition, and 2 Mi-8 helicopters, and will be worth approximately 125 million euros. Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson said that Sweden is preparing to send 155mm Archer self-propelled howitzers, infantry fighting vehicles, and anti-tank systems to Ukraine as part of a new defense support package, reports BBC News Ukraine. According to the Swedish defense minister, the government hopes that the equipment of artillery systems and training will be carried out within a couple months. The minister said that Archer would be a good addition to the systems that already serve in Ukraine. The total cost of the assistance package will be about $419 million. In his in-video address, President Zelensky thanked Sweden for the new military support package. He clarified that anti-tank systems mentioned by the Swedish government are NLAWs. The British government is planning to send a military assistance package including 600 Brimstone missiles to Ukraine, reports Interfax Ukraine. According to Defense Secretary Ben Wallace, these missiles will be incredibly important in helping Ukraine dominate the battlefield. He also reminded about the recently announced support packages, which include a squadron of Challenger 2 main battle tanks, at least 3 batteries of AS-90 long-range artillery systems, a number of armored vehicles, including the Bulldog. President Volodymyr Zelensky, in his in-video address, thanked Ukraine's partners for the announced support. He added that Kyiv expects even more powerful decisions from Friday's Ukraine Defense Contact Group meeting in Ramstein. Volodymyr Zelensky said that now Ukraine's task is to increase the feeling of Russia that they will not be able to achieve anything in Ukraine. Zelensky stressed that the fulfillment of this task consists of various elements, both defense and political, but one of the most important is modern Western tanks. He added that the relevant coalition of partners has actually already been formed, and now everyone is waiting for a decision from Berlin that will activate the prepared chains of cooperation on tanks. The president expressed belief that the strengths of German leadership will remain unchanged. Earlier, the newly appointed Minister of Defense of Germany, Boris Pistorius, said that the supply of German Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine should not be tied to the provision of M1 Abrams tanks by the United States, reports Ukrainska Pravda. Previously, the media reported that such a condition was put forward by Chancellor Olaf Scholz during a phone call with US President Joe Biden. Iranian foreign minister said that Tehran does not recognize Russia's annexation and seizure of Ukrainian territories, in particular Crimea, Luhansk and Donetsk regions, reports Suspilne. In an interview with the TRT World, he said that Iran adheres to the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity of countries within their internationally recognized borders. He added that Tehran opposes the war in Ukraine and does not consider it a solution to the problem. At the same time, Iran provides Russia with strike drones to be used against Ukraine, including civilian infrastructure. If you like what we do and would like to tip us, you can now do so directly to our PayPal. Check out the link in the description to this episode for more details. And as usual, you can subscribe to our Patreon. In gratitude for your help, we will give you access to a series of exclusive episodes on wartime life in Ukraine. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.